Welcome back to Tidbit Tuesdays. I am once again joined part-time by my dog, Leah McGarry. Remember last week when we got super excited about turning out our friends and family to vote with us because it's twice as effective as regular GOTV? Well, this week we're going to put passion into action. Let's talk step by step about what relational voter outreach should look like. Step 1, who should I talk to? Everyone, obviously, but a good place to start for brainstorming is to think about people you interact with at 3 different frequencies: daily, weekly, and monthly. So for daily, who are people that you know through your job, your school, or your kids' carpool? Weekly, do you go to a place of worship? Do you volunteer or maybe attend a group yoga class? Monthly, who's in your book club? Or what businesses would you regularly frequent under normal circumstances, like your hairdresser? One good catch-all: if you're the kind of person who had enough time to send out holiday cards, who would be on that list? Obviously, we don't have access to all of these relationships right now due to physical distancing, but at the same time, lots of us are connecting virtually with friends we might not normally be in contact with, so trade-off of opportunities. Especially keep in mind friends you have who may have gone through a recent life change. Maybe they moved, changed names, or became a US citizen for the first time. All of these life changes require you to update your voter registration forms or register to vote in the first place. Step 2, how do I do this? There are 2 ways that you can approach relational voter outreach. You can either incorporate your voting encouragement into normal conversations you're already having, or you could set aside a block of time dedicated to having these intentional conversations, much like you would any other campaign activity like canvassing or phone banking. Personally, I like the second strategy because I get to make lots of contacts in one sitting. Step 3, what do these conversations look like? Don't be intimidated. They should only last about 3 to 5 minutes long each. Let's assume you're calling people rather than door knocking for now. You'll call up someone, you'll catch up on personal stuff briefly, and then pivot to business. You can say something like, there's an important election coming up, and I wanted to make sure you were ready to vote. Or, guess what I did this week? I requested my absentee ballot. Have you made your plan to vote yet? Keep it casual. There's no need to overthink this. Make sure you ask people about their plans to vote. Ask them if they're planning to vote absentee, and if so, if they know where their nearest post office is. Or if they're voting in person, have they thought about what time of day they're going or where their polling place is? Asking people to visualize their plan ahead of time not only increases the likelihood that they'll follow through, but it helps them anticipate election day lostness or lateness. Finally, if someone's unsure about their registration status, doesn't know where their polling place is, or wants to know what's going to be on their ballot, you can offer to help with all 3 things. Just go to our website, securefamiliesinitiative.org, and check out those widgets under the Vote tab. I'll leave you with some final tips. Don't be afraid to practice. It can really help you feel confident. I promise it's not going to be awkward. It's only going to feel awkward if you sound like you're awkward. Be enthusiastic. Never expect the person you're talking to be more excited about what you're talking about than you are. And finally, lead by example. Tell other people what your plan for voting is. And if someone's especially responsive, encourage them to relational voter outreach their social networks too. That's it. You got this. Thanks for helping turn out our community to vote this year. Let us know if you have any fun stories from your RVO experience that you want to share. And stay healthy, y'all.